What's going on, everybody? It is Joe. Welcome to the channel today. I am excited to bring you guys the latest news on XRP. Before we dive in, if you guys could please like the video, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. That being said, today XRP ETFs did get acknowledged by the SEC, which is a big step forward. A lot of people were expecting that today or tomorrow, and it just happened. So that's a big moment for XRP. Obviously, it doesn't guarantee anything, but the fact they did acknowledge that says a lot about what the SEC is thinking and is a step in the right direction. We're also going to go over some news regarding Tether and RL USD and why that's bullish for XRP. We're going to go over a couple other XRP related items that happened today. So I'm super excited to bring you guys this news and talk about it and what it means. Would love to hear your comments below and what you guys think this means. Are we going to break that $3 mark again soon? I'm staying bullish. I hope that's the case. And if we do break that $3 mark, where could it go from there? So I'm excited for that. Let's kind of dive into these charts now for XRP. So up 10% in the last day, or in the last week. We're up 3% today, trading at 255 currently. We did touch 259 for a second, came back down to 255, but we are trending in the right direction today, which is very encouraging, and I think a lot of that has to do with that ETF announcement that just happened. But other than that, looking at the week chart, like if you look at the lows, the lows are consistently becoming higher, which is a great sign going forward for XRP. When you look back here, the low, and then the low here, and then the low here, and then the low here, like the lows are trending in the right direction, the highs are going up, like the chart is moving the way that we want to see it right now, and I feel like we're setting up for some big price movements coming up. Obviously nothing is guaranteed, but that's kind of what the charts are looking like, and that's what you like to see when looking at the charts. Like when it drops back down, like where are those low points going to, and to see that trending upward is a great sign for XRP. With that, let's go right into that news. This was broken not too long ago, within the hour. The SEC government has acknowledged the XRP 19B-4 filings, specifically Grayscale's filings. So like I said, that was kind of expected today or tomorrow. There was that deadline, so the fact that it did happen though is a big step in the right direction, and I believe they have until October to make a decision at this point. But for them to acknowledge XRP shows that they really are changing their tune on XRP a little bit. So that's a great sentiment to have and a step in the right direction, like I was saying. XRP ETF acknowledged, absolutely bullish. And we saw what happened to Bitcoin when ETFs were approved and when those were implemented. And I can only imagine that an XRP ETF is imminent. Those are going to come eventually. It's happening. And the price that will result of that getting approved when that time comes, I believe, will be very good. So getting in it early, I think anytime, like we're still very early, you guys, and that's what I truly believe. And there's just so much good news out there of what could happen for XRP, and to see everything aligning how we were kind of hoping it would, it's just trending upward for where we do think it will end up. So to see these things keep happening is a great sentiment, great for XRP, and I am just very much looking forward to this, to see these things happening like we thought. We even had, let's see, Brad Garlinghouse responded to her. I recall pointing out more than once that this was inevitable, despite some vocal assertions to the contrary. So cool to see the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, chiming in. He's been a big advocate for this happening. He's been telling us it's going to happen. Promises made, promises kept, and it's just another one of those in the right direction. So I trust in Brad. I believe in Brad, and he's been telling us this, and so for it to just keep happening kind of goes with what I was just saying, where like what Ripple and XRP believers believed was going to happen had a lot of steps that needed to happen to get there, and we are seeing those get knocked out one by one, trending in that direction. While it might have been a little slower than we are wanting post-election, we are still trending in that direction. We are slowly seeing these things happen, which is very bullish. like I was saying, final SEC deadline 10/17, so we still have until October 19B-4 acknowledge. We can change this to a green yes. That is very exciting, you guys. And now all that's left, and that was expected to come today, and it did happen today. So very encouraging. We do have until October for that final SEC deadline. It could happen before then, but we will have to wait and see. But like I said, we did take that step in the right direction. So very big news regarding XRP today. And now going off of that, I kind of wanted to touch on Tether. There's been a lot of FUD around Tether lately. And one of the other big pieces about XRP is the RL USD and what that can do, Ripple stablecoin, and how that kind of correlates with XRP, how it's related to XRP, and how I think RL USD is going to be implemented. With this FUD around Tether right now, there's a lot going on. So yeah, you can see here, JP Morgan says Tether may need to sell Bitcoin to comply with proposed US stablecoin rules. As we saw, Trump had an announcement, and the US government is wanting to place an emphasis on stablecoins right now. They are focused on that. That was in the press conference last week. And so in order to comply with those, there's a lot of FUD going around Tether, the largest stablecoin out there. Another stablecoin though is RL USD, and that is slowly making its way up the charts, and I believe they are positioning themselves very well to have a place on the stablecoin seat and how it will be used in the US. So if that happens, if RL USD is a major player, that means great things for XRP with how they're going to integrate, so that is definitely something to watch. As this guy says, can we all just admit at some point Tether is going to completely collapse? I don't necessarily agree with that. I do think there's some FUD around it right now, and that we could see a drop-off in it, and I do think that will in the short term affect all of crypto, and we'll see a drop-off. But then I think we'll see that bounce back, see some of these other coins, such as RLUSD and XRP, bounce back quickly, and once they kind of see what's going to take over for that, with that drop coming from Tether, if it does happen. I don't think it's going to completely collapse like this guy's saying, but the writing is on the wall. The United States regulated stablecoins, RLUSD plus USDC, will take over. So going off of that, I found this thread that kind of goes over RLUSD a little bit and the role it could play as the unofficial U.S. digital dollar. Confirms that the U.S. regulators are actively shaping the role of stablecoins in a compliant financial system. This signals that rather than launching a federal CBDC, which they said they would not do, this goes along with that, the U.S. is fostering a regulated environment where private sector solutions like RLUSD can function as the unofficial digital dollar. Ripple's participation is critical because its network is designated for real-time settlement and liquidity management, making it a key infrastructure provider for dollar-denominated stablecoins. By leveraging Ripple's technology, RLUSD can achieve instant, low-cost cross-border transactions, increasing adoption among banks, payment providers, and financial institutions worldwide. And like I'll show in one of these next posts, like if banks and financial institutions start to implement RLUSD, you could see a return on your money for holding that stable coin, like whether it's 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever it may be. You could see that return from those companies by having your money in those stable coins with those institutions. So that's pretty bullish behavior, and I would be excited to get some returns on those stable coins for holding my money there. This aligns with Trump's executive orders, which did not exclude the use of widespread stablecoins in the U.S. financial system. Instead, his policies focus on ensuring that financial innovation remained under U.S. regulatory oversight, preventing foreign-controlled digital currencies from undermining dollar dominance. By working with the CFTC, Ripple is positioning itself at the center of the U.S. stablecoin framework. That is something we have seen from Ripple and XRP, is that whether it's Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, or whoever it may be, Ripple is in constant communication with the big guys in the government. You see Garlinghouse talking with the Trumps, you see him talking with different people in the administration, and Ripple is positioning themselves behind the scenes, in my mind, to make something like this happen. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion. You aren't going to want to miss out. That is not financial advice, but I would not want to be late to the party with all this stuff going on behind the scenes. This ensures that the RL USD and other regulated digital assets strengthen dollar supremacy in global finance without the need for a government-issued CBDC. Very bullish. And speaking of earning an APY on the stablecoin, Uphold, for example, has already implemented that. If you love XRP, and Uphold's where, like, when XRP was off all the exchanges, Uphold kept it on for the most part, and that's where I was buying XRP the last couple of years when you couldn't buy it on Coinbase or any of those other popular exchanges. Uphold still had it. They've been a big believer in XRP and supporter of XRP, and they just came out with this. If you love XRP, you're bound to love RL USD. RL USD is part of Uphold rewards, meaning that you can earn on the stablecoin built by Ripple, earn 5% on RL USD, get rewarded monthly, earn on assets that matter to you. That's pretty encouraging to me. That's an attractive reason to hold RL USD, to hold XRP, and like I was saying, I believe it's only a matter of time before RL USD and that stable coin start making major plays inside the United States. I think that time is coming. I think they've been working behind the scenes, and I think that's a very, very bullish sentiment for XRP if this were to happen. Also, going off that, BreakingCrypto.com will be adding XRP contracts trading tomorrow, starting February 14th, 2025. XRP will have futures contracts trading under CFTC approval, potentially increasing its legitimacy and market exposure. So that's some more bullish news surrounding XRP. Crypto.com will list XRP on February 14th, driving billions in daily trading volume. So XRP, lots of news surrounding XRP today. We have the ETF news. We have the Tether FUD, which could come with some short-term price drops in pretty much all of crypto, I'd assume, if that FUD ends up being true. But in the long run, that is very bullish for XRP and RL USD in my mind. So when you have Ripple, RL USD, and XRP all closely intertwined and connected, it's easy to see how all those will play a role in banks and for the consumers there. So very bullish news today. I'm super excited. Please give me your comments below. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through, for those of you who made it here, and I would love to hear your thoughts and interact with your comments below. What does this mean for XRP price-wise? Short-term goal, 350 to 450. I think we could potentially see in the next month or so, like with this bullish news. Like if we start to see some of this happen, I think we could get back up to those all-time highs around that 350 mark. So could that happen? Yes, that's kind of my goal right now. I think in the next few months, my goal is still that $5 to $8 range. And then by November, I'm still looking at that $8 to $13 range. I think the stars are kind of aligning just how everyone that's been a believer in Ripple wanted, everyone that's been a believer in XRP was expecting. And I feel like we are hitting those check marks in order to get there. So my price targets are going to stay around the same. $8 to $13 by November. I think we can reach $5 to $8 in the next few months. Those are my price predictions. Those are not changing. That's kind of been what I've been saying all year. And so to see these things taking place is just super bullish for me. And so super exciting day. Excited to hear your thoughts. And until then, I will talk to you guys next time.